Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Today we got more Ultra League battles and it is a nice and simple Shadow Typhlosion, Shadow Swampert, and the Decidueye team. A nice fire, water, grass starter type team building, kaboom! That Sylveon. It was definitely pretty powerful. Got nice coverage into them. Shadow Typhlosion, it is just so strong. The damage the Blast Burn does is insane, and Thunder Punch coverage allows it to just beat for Alligator in the 2-shield scenario. And that Obstagoon cannot handle the Swampert or the rest of the team. Now we have Leafage as the fast move on Decidueye. I've definitely used both. I just had Leafage from the last time I used it. I think it is maybe slightly better than the Ghost move. Even though the Ghost move Astonish is recommended. It depends on what you want, what matchups you want to be good in. Unfortunately, 1 HP in a Dream allows the Kommo-o to take my first shield. Ooh, Registeel comes in. A Spirit Shackle has a chance to defense drop, which, it's possible to happen. It happens, but it definitely is nice. We're going to bring in Shadow Typhlosion. Should we got to the Blast Burn in time. Oh, they make a catch onto Regirock, of all things. Wow. Double Reggie. Okay. Cool. Reggies can definitely be really annoying to take down, especially with the bulk. And with 2 shields for the end game. But we're going to no-shield the Stone Edge. It does a respectable amount of damage. But I make a perfectly timed catch. Get wrecked. I was not counting perfectly. I just had a feeling. I am so used to going up against 1-turn fast move Pokemon. Just so many Dragon Breath users. But, so I understand. I've gained a feeling, a 1-turn sense, a 6th sense. Definitely, if you do enough Go Battle League, you're gonna get a good feeling of when to throw moves. It doesn't always happen. Definitely, can be smart to overform energy. Maybe they did overform a bit, but, I made the catch, allowed me to get the win. But now, Shadow Typhlosion, another foe. We took both shields from the Dusknoir. Most battles are going to be pretty fine with the shield advantage. Especially if you, as long as you have last 2 Pokemon, you usually, most times going to be just fine to get the win. Man, my opponent is very weak to the Leafage Decidueye. Definitely a great play to have. I really enjoy neutral matchups. It is nice. I'll take the easy leads, allowing to RPS my opponents. It can be fun to try and take down a terrible lead, try to flip the matchup, find a win condition. But it is demoralizing when you get like a 0-5. Like 5 terrible leads, which, it happens, but, if you understand enough of the game, it's not going to happen all the time. It's definitely not going to happen all the time. And, some days you just go crazy and just gain a ton of elo. If it's new season high elo you've reached, definitely becomes more and more competitive, but right now, we did commit 2 shields. I accidentally threw an extra Incinerate before throwing the Thunder Punch. I'm going to leave with all the energy. Definitely, 2 Blast Winds is going to nuke almost anything besides a Dragon. Definitely want to save it around. Definitely would be nice to have Earthquake for this battle with Shadow Swampert. I do just like Sludge. At this point, I've chipped them down enough. I'm going to trust the blast burns to do a lot of work, and while resisted, still a nice chunk of damage, and we do take the KO. We do get to one more blast burn. They can shield. That is a very smart shield. But the last Pokemon, Steelix, they're not going to appreciate the Frenzy Plant. Breaking Swipe, no attack drop. Now, it is very nice to have a swap to get rid of the attack debuffs. There's no debuff. I should have just thrown the Frenzy Plant, but thankfully no one to lag. They didn't not have a move. And goodbye. Definitely should have just thrown the Frenzy Plant. It would just won a little quicker. It's fine. It happens. Beautiful lead. Let's RPS our opponent. Woohoo! Oh, they have a Mudboy Swampert, the non-shadow variant. And I don't think they have Sludge or Sludge Wave. Let's go. Get wrecked. That's just how it goes. I mean, Earthquake is real strong. Definitely a good thing to have for the Belly Bolts. Belly Bolt is everywhere. It is such a beast. Definitely, it is. I mean, it is truly one of the best. Rank 1, arguably. I mean, I think it does deserve the rank 1. In practice, I mean, who knows? Not everyone is going to agree, but we have Sludge. I love having Sludge, being able to get super effective damage to the poison types and grass types from this Mudboy, and, well, they were not ready to clean up the battle, and they'll take the loss. Now we got Talonflame in the lead, Fire v Fire. I got super effective Thunder Punch. I'm going to throw it straight away. Now, are they going to have Fly? It surely is going to be Fly. They're going to have Flame Charge out, which is still very good. Going to Overfarm. And I'm capped energy, so I've got to throw the energy. I will be able to throw 2 Thunder Punches. One, actually no, I decide not to. They may be double boosted. Fly's not enough for the KO, and I do reach a Hydro Cannon. Definitely could have been bad. But we find a Feraligatr. Gonna bring in Decidueye, and they threw a move straight away. Get wrecked. Oh, they were expecting the Typhlosion to come in. That's nice. And now they bring in Virizion. And Virizion is gonna go kaboom! Get one hit KO'd. Absolute nuke. Frenzy Plant is then just gonna take out the Gator. Goodbye. They definitely, I mean, they tried to make a play to counter my play, but nope. Now, this Shadow Gator matchup, I'm going to be playing smarter. And throw 1-1 Incinerate. Oh, wait, they swap. I probably would have thrown the Thunder Punch into the Crag if they did throw 2 Shadow Claws, but I'll take it. I'll take this scenario. A no shield farm down with the Leaf Edge Decidueye. I don't mind throwing Frenzy Plant into resisted Pokemon, but one hit KO, kaboom, goodbye, Shadow Gator. Now they have a shielded Golisopod. I'm loaded on energy with the Typhlosion. I was able to come in and throw a fast attack before I had to throw charge attacks. Aim, kaboom, Blast Moon. Huge damage, not enough to KO the shiny Golisopod, but we did clean it up after one last Incinerate. Yeah, the damage, Shadow Typhlosion, just crazy. Tough lead. Going up against new Poison Sting, Tentacool. I mean, Tentacool is now... I mean, Poison Trap's still great. It's just that energy... Yeah, you get a lot less fast attack pressure. Which it can be real nice to have more fast attack pressure, but more spammy of charge attacks is definitely also very nice. At times, where both are nice. We're going to get into Swampert and get to the Hydro Cannon ASAP. And we take the last shield. Actually, Charge Act, Priority Tie. Let's go. Oh, Blizzard, kaboom. Huge damage. That's dangerous. That is a lot of damage. Gonna have the Thunder Punch. Is it gonna be enough for the KO? It is. Beautiful. I'm just saying. They're gonna bring in Belly Bolt. I should have stayed in. Actually, maybe not. Belly Bolt is a beast. It is defense boosted. Maybe I could have reached Blast Burn before they do a charge attack. Belly Bolt, it's such a tanky Pokemon. If you have level 40 or even excelled up one, you're in a real good spot. That is just, crazy. Now we got Shadow Typhlosion into the top of Coco. We're able to put in a ton of Incinerate damage. But my opponent makes an amazing play. They're able to get that next Mudslap through to avoid 2 charge attacks. So my opponent's in a decent spot. I had a shield. I probably should have just swapped into Swamp, but it's fine. Gonna shield up Decidueye and then bring in Swampert. Braybird kaboomed, huge damage. Oh no, they have 2 rice in the back. It's pretty smart. This is definitely what I would do for doing a top Coco lead. Maybe a water and ice. Like for Alligator Swampert. And then an ice type. Oh, kaboomed. Glaciate. Not enough for the one-hit KO, but enough to get the win with these. Shadow Typhlosion v Belly Bolt. Should be able to get to 2 moves before they get to 2. Now they are single boosted with the defense. Could have gone for the bait. Surely they were gonna shield after only 1 stage buff. They bring in the Wangu after I bring in Shadow Swampert. They cannot throw and use that move into Shadow Swampert. They do not want to risk the potential nuke of Earthquake. Wangu boosting the attack. Now I have a loaded Hydro Cannon. Bombardier comes in. Gonna bring in Shadow Typhlosion. Unfortunately, Belly Bolt is gonna throw a move ASAP. I kind of have to bring in Decidueye because I do not want this thing into Bombardier. They Zap Cannon. Ooh, I probably needed to let them take me out. Because I barely miss out on the Hydro Cannon. The Shadow Swampert. Actually, maybe. May have still lost because of the extra. Maybe Sucker Punch, more damage. I guess they're both Sucker Punch Pokemon. I'm not sure Belly Bolt would have done less Sucker Punch damage. Yeah, I think I definitely should not have thrown that move. There are times when it's best to let a Pokemon go down even with the move to get energy on a later Pokemon, especially when no shields in play. Definitely can be a tough call to make. Could be the win condition. And now we have another Hydro Cannon to take a shield finally. To shield, I do not double shield. I sacrifice the Swampert, put in some good work. And instead of bringing Belly Bolt, I bring in Decidueye because I'm like, Belly Bolt's a win condition. Wait, no, not Belly Bolt. I don't have Belly Bolt. I was thinking about the last battle, going up against that Belly Bolt. Not my own Belly Bolt for this battle. It's fine. Kaboom! 1-hit, kaboom! 1-hit KO, kaboomed. The Shadow for Alligator. And there is a Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt is everywhere. It is for a reason. It is an amazing Pokemon. Such a beast. So annoying to go up against. Oh my gosh, perfect lead. I guess the Shadow Alolan Sandslash would have been the only thing even better. Maybe that Shadow on Shadow damage with Incinerate just would be nuts nuclear. But we're gonna bring in Decidueye. I'm going to do a ton of damage, and they're going to let the Gliscobot go down. They'll Sucker Punch and only get... Oh, no, wait. We are going to be able to put in some decent damage. I mean, they're happy to deal some damage and not get absolutely nuked by the Incinerate user immediately. They do stay in to get the move out. And then they bring in Gelatin in the end. I'm happy to just stay in. I can't stay in too long. I need to get to one more move after this for the cleanup with Shadow Typhlosion, but I'm pretty sure they were just one move away. And with them throwing a move after I throw a Mudshot, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have cleaned up the Typhlosion. But I still have the Typhlosion. I'm able to scare this Sandslash to throwing the move ASAP. It's not enough for the KO. They tried to go for an undercharge. But I was just I was just at the move after they didn't take the KO. One Incinerate was probably enough for the KO. And I don't think they were even at a 3 away from the move. Next move. Thunder Punch resisted. Unfortunate into Guzzlord. Definitely a good catch by my opponent. I mean, I don't mind this matchup, because the team is pretty weak to dragons. Now, I do bring in Swampert. Maybe I should just spawn in Decidueye. See how this battle goes. They have Alligator. I mean, it makes sense to have Gator with the Croc. Gator with the Guzzlord. Definitely a very nice pair. Decidueye comes in. They do have 2 shields, though. I'm in a very sticky situation. To shield, I do. It is an Ice Beam. That would have just been game over. Is there any way I can take both shields with Decidueye? Oh, they failed to make a catch. I should have thrown a move and potentially taken a shield. And I think that is going to be a loss. Is there any way I could get to 3 moves? 1 and 2? Unfortunately not. Maybe I would have been able to get the win if I took a shield on Charge Act Priority Tie with the Thunder Punch thrown, and then got the Spear Shackle defense drop in the last shield, and then landed the next one for the win, maybe. But right now, this Leafage, Decidueye putting the work against another Mud Boy. Swamperts do not respect the grass types. I mean, my opponents do not respect the potential grass types to counter. I mean, it is understandable, especially not a grass fast move type Pokemon. But right now, Shadow Typhlosion putting in the work. Kaboom! One KO of a fairy type. Is it gonna KO the next? No, it did not. But 1-1 Incinerate was enough. Story of Shadow Typhlosion. 1 charge attack puts them in range of an Incinerate for the win. We get a Shadow Typhlosion v non-Shadow Typhlosion matchup. This battle is definitely fun. So we no shield the cheap Thunder Punch. We full send because they know they can survive. But kaboom! We can shield and Incinerate down. Would have been nice to have a little bit more HP like Yellow. Would have been so nice. But yeah, it would have allowed us to reach 2 Thunder Punches. Gotta be careful of this for Alligator. They did have Ice Beam. That probably would have been game over had it landed. Definitely need Decidueye to deal with the Gator, but also Decidueye just a tad too slow, and it does go down. I have no shields remaining. I lose Charge Act Priority Tie. If I was able to take the KO of the Gator here before they threw a move, I would have been in an okay spot. Actually, no, there's hope. Excadrill Spice. I get why you have it, but kaboom. That is like one of the only things I could have seen to get the win in the end game of that battle. That was phenomenal. So I need to see another Skeldridge lead. Do we have a move caught? No, we do not. And we see Dragalge, Poison Fast Move Dragalge, getting wrecked by the Mud Boy Swampert. Swampert's able to put in so much work with Mud Shot. I don't have Earthquake, but my opponent doesn't know that. We have back-to-back moves. Are they going to expect the bait? Let's go. They don't shield and don't respect the full send. I mean, I get it. Now Pingo comes in, and 2 Hydro Cannons. Gonna do a lot of damage. But we can just bring in Decidueye, put in some decent work. They both send close combat, debuff themselves. Let's go. I mean, I can survive a Night Slash and then just throw a move before another one. And before they get to the next move, I just throw the Frenzy Plant easy KO with that debuff. Maybe a KO without the debuff. But right now we took the Skeldridge's last shield. Hydro Cannon says goodbye. And Typhlosion comes back in for the win. And that's the end to the video. I hope you enjoyed the battles. I mean, I do love Fire, Water, Grass type teams. Definitely very nice. Especially for Ultra League. I do really enjoy most for Ultra. I mean, I do enjoy for Great League also. But hope you enjoyed the battles. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon content. Thanks for watching and goodbye.